A 173 round-trip airfare deal to Tokyo? Yep, you heard that right. I'll tell you about this deal and more coming up next. Hey guys, this is Ozzy from Wireless Oz Syndrome, where the voyage is contagious. 2020 has been a destructive force in the travel industry with the global pandemic, especially for the airline industry. Even so, one's loss is another's gain for you as a traveler. Let me explain. Airline crisis. According to USA Today, many airline companies are hurting for revenue. Because of this, many must reduce airline tickets to attract more travelers. Have been averaging about 1/3 full in recent weeks, while losing $5 billion a month. Yes, you heard that right. That's $5 billion with a capital B per month. The pandemic started in March. If we go from March until the end of December 2020, that's 9 months. The airline industry could lose $45 billion for the rest of 2020, at least. What's crazier is that the industry could lose even more if this continues in 2021. Fearful travelers. Many airlines are slashing prices at unheard of prices, yet many travelers aren't taking the bait. The reason? The fear of dealing with strict quarantine guidelines in other countries. For example, to visit the UK, you must wait in an isolated quarantine for 14 days. Another example is Hawaii, which also requires a 14-day quarantine. Have no fear. I have 2 videos covering which countries are open right now, explaining their COVID guidelines. These videos will surprise you which countries have lax COVID-19 guidelines where you don't have to quarantine for 14 days. For example, I plan to travel to Turkey in November 2020. The country doesn't require any negative COVID-19 pre-test or 14-day quarantine. Check out these 2 videos, which you can find in this playlist up above or in the description down below, to help you learn which countries you can go with little hassle with COVID-19. One thing I must stress is this channel will always support freedom of travel as long as the traveler accepts willfully the consequences and risks of traveling. Hurting industry. For the US, the pandemic compounded with elections and holidays will harm the travel industry as fewer Americans will travel. This has forced many airline companies to furlough many employees. The industry needs as much support to stay afloat, so airline companies have reduced their prices in hopes that they can get enough to stay afloat. This helps them avoid going the path of reducing employees from the company. Deals. Here are some deals according to USA Today, starting with domestic US deals. Los Angeles to Chicago, $125 round trip on United Airlines. Minneapolis to Orlando, $147 round trip on Sun Country Airlines. Cleveland to Miami, $150 round trip on American Airlines. Seattle to Denver, $107 round trip on Delta Airlines. Here are some international deals. San Francisco to Buenos Aires, Argentina, $291 round trip. Washington DC to Santiago, Chile, $297 round trip. Pittsburgh to Tokyo, Japan, $173 US round trip, which was on Air Canada. Now, these deals aren't permanent as the industry is fickle, but these prices are going to stay low for a while as this pandemic keeps many travelers from wanting to fly somewhere else. Hi, my name is Ozzy Henry and you're on my channel Wanderlust Awe Syndrome. If you like this video, hit like, subscribe, and share this video, and come along with my journey as I explore the world and sharing unique views, advice, and stories.